What's up everybody, this is Yair and today I'm gonna draw Vertigo. Okay, so today I'm gonna draw Vertigo. That's an original Saiyan made by Matthew, and if you guys remember, I drew him before as Super Saiyan Blue. So Matthew reached out to me again for another commission, and this time he wanted a Super Saiyan God version, and also Vertigo has the ability to control fire. So this is gonna be an interesting one. So without further ado, let's get to it. Enjoy the process and stick with me till the end of the video for my remarks. Okay guys, so as you can see, first of all, I crossed the page in the middle just so I can have the right proportions of the entire composition. As you can see, I'm starting by drawing shapes, basically just drawing geometrical shapes to have the overall shape of the body. Once I got that, I can continue by adding all the details. So I always start with the face, because if you do everything right but you mess up the face, it can ruin the entire drawing. So first of all, I'm starting with the face. As you can see, I'm crossing it in the middle, just adding all the details. And for the entire drawing, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start by drawing the shape, and then I'm gonna add all the details. That makes it much more easier, and it's smarter basically. So as you can see, we got a very interesting pose. I chose to create some nice perspective with his hand moving towards us. And for the background, I chose some mountains. I think I'm gonna color them with some lava later on. And of course, we gotta have some rocks floating around, because that's what Dragon Ball is all about. Once I'm done with the sketching process, I'm gonna take my inking pens and basically just go all over the lines, of course. But what I want to do is hold the pen very close to the tip. I want to have a firm grip. And then I'm gonna rotate the page so I can keep my natural hand movement. I don't want to go against it, because that will be much more comfortable like that. Regarding the size of the pen, I usually use 0.1 or 0.2 for the entire drawing, but for the facial features I like to use 0.05. That's because I can be much more accurate with the thinner lines for the tiny details, such as the eyes, the nose, the scar, etc. Awesome! So now it's time for the coloring process, and I'm gonna start by coloring the highlights. So we're gonna have some yellow highlights because of the fire, and basically I'm adding those highlights on the areas that sticks out more, the areas that will get more light because of that. And then I'm gonna continue by coloring the clothes. So usually I use 3 tones for every object, although it can vary. Sometimes I use even 5 or 6, and sometimes I may use 2. But for the most part, I'm gonna use 3. That will be the brighter tone, the brightest tone, the mid-tone, and then the darkest tone. And of course, if you know me guys, you know I like to blend the out of those colors. So once I'm done adding all the layers, I'm gonna blend them all together to create a very smooth transition between the colors. Awesome, now I want to add some effects. I want to add the fire coming out of his hand. For that, I'm gonna use the Copic markers, but I'll additionally use the color pencils as well, just to get a very nice texture. Awesome, and once we got the fire, it's time to color the background. So as you can see, I'm using the Copic refills, basically with the cotton wool. That's a trick I learned from my buddy Idan Knafo, aka Arthur Idan. And basically here I'm just improvising. First I wanted to go with the aura, but then later on I decided that it's better to create a dark background so the fire and the vertigo will stick out more. So basically I'm just going by the feel of it. And now it's time to color those mountains, those rocks. And for that I'm gonna use the same colors I used for the fire, basically. Some reds, some oranges, and some yellows, of course, but with a minimum use about the yellow. Awesome, once I'm done with that, I want to add some shine, some gold. And first I'm gonna use this paper to cover Vertigo because I don't want to mess him up. And then I'm gonna sprinkle some gold all around. And of course I'm gonna use my shining pens to add some glitters to the drawing. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but Matthew will see it very well. That's a very nice shine effect. And now, if you're scared, if you can't handle it, you should lower the volume because it's about to go down. And we are done! everybody. So this is the final result. We got Vertigo as Super Saiyan God fighting in space in some mysterious planet, I guess, and is ready to attack with full Super Saiyan God power. So let me know what you guys think about this drawing. Leave a comment down below, leave a like, and of course share this video to help me fight YouTube's algorithm. And if you want a commission as well, you can email me at yairsasson22@gmail.com for prices. By supporting me with those commissions, you help me keep the channel active. So, thanks a lot for watching, thanks a lot for Matthew, keep being awesome as always, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.